Heaven had been targeting me since onesie I had on diapers. Man, they did the Carterly and the Sunsie like Adam Rifer. Man, they did the Martity and the Wonder and the Sardity. Man, they did the thing so bad, they did the Anklet Carterby. Man, they did what I said, and they did it like kite bread. They did it like a sliced bread Lenny was doing the Mike Fred. Man, they did the same thing Kenny was doing the Ice said. Man, they did the same thing Minnie was doing the wife dead. Man, I did the same thing really, cause I was doing the light. I was doing what's right in spite of circumstances like yours from right. I was doing what's right. I was trying to hard like a Churican tight. I took my time and always like Mr. Mingo and Morrison Blight. Man, I did what's right though, in spite of the cycle, in spite of what they said, and in spite of what everybody I go. Before I heard the lies, I was dead. Before I got that point, instead, I ran above it like Mr. Idol and Slight Codes. Man, I went so high and I went so far, and that was without the drugs. Man, I did that time and I did that boy like a Michael and Gloves. Man, I did that heart and I did that cart like a Tickle and Buzz. Man, I did that stike and I did that fart like a Jekyll and Loves. Man, I did that art though. Man, I did it like Starco. I ain't never paid attention to Ashland gas like a Jack Clo. I ain't never paid contention to Ashland pass like a bike flow. I never paid dimension like Kika Dago and Taki out. Man, I just like heaven, the talents be kicking in sometimes. Man, I'm straight from messenger malice like Mr. Pickler kind. If I didn't rap, I'd be killed like Mr. Tickler guy by the police after the real like Mr. Jickler guy. Man, this stuff is happening real time like real Klein. If I get to rapping it, I be under like bills flying. Meal signs was tappered. Everybody was chaffling. Left I told the truth to the public before like after. All these dudes was placed there. Pabiasso and Mace Scare. If people sprayed the nectar, they did it for fun like Jace there. If they did the Cactor, they did like Hector and did the gun. They did the fun in public like Mr. Mether and L Scare. And they did the cud like a Tickler Keckler and L Kill. They did for fun like Mr. and Mako Mago and Mun's son. This the way I know I am. Everybody was sure I am. Before I seen the public, I went attention like Oakland Camp. Man, I did the same thing or nothing. I did the same thing in public, but I did it for nothing in conjunction with the game. Everybody there was a public, like Mr. Panker Pain. I ain't disrespecting for nothing. I said the anklet thing. Man, this how I write all this poetry and the subjects and the topics and the things I be flowing each like a muckling pain. Man, I did this way back, top Yasso and chain clap. I couldn't do the same thing, but I did like a snapdragon, top box and linen like Pokeyasso, happy, help toe and Chico. Help me Lord like a chip tackling. Hobby on the Yasso, snap magic like cap happily. If they told me snap on the bush span carriage like Jap tablet, man, I did intuitively. Polyasso and fluidly. Intelligence, I speak like emotion, abro and nuancy. Ellie on the reach though, ha the eclo. If people told me I was Sanoco though like cheese show. If I heard that ice cold, I was good like a G though. I looked for soda pop for a Mokiasso and T-Glow. If they told me ice hot, I was doing it like my spot. Like my space was ruined and everybody was Jigod. Hold those a tight card. I be rapping like my fly. I rap so good in secret, they kill me nice like a nightclub. Man, I got Isado, got was shot in a Paco. I got attacked so good, they be under clops like a Kako. Under cops like Miko, under pops like a Rago, and bridges snap together like under stops when the knock flow. Yo Kadago, hell yeah, yo, and shot toe. This my last freestyle for a couple days like a drop toe. I be on this shadow and Monsiasso and Op Flow. This my last freestyle for a couple ways like a God Go. Man, they hear this stuff, it's a secret. It's like a pattern to it. Like a pattern was in the frickery and Mr. Lerner do it. Man, it's like contrition and kickery like Mr. Turner could. Man, it's like contacting and kiffer like Mr. Turner would. Man, I like to rap and it's different because you feel it while hot doors and piffer like Mr. and Mr. Kifferly Coles. Everybody there like a different with Mr. Hickory and Doe. They told me do this stuff for a minute and I was in the globe. Snowfall like Tato. Ain't the way you be thinking though. If people said the truth, they be under like Mr. Cake and Grow. Man, I seen this Satan to copy Yasso and hate and do what they hate, they paint and Ponko and what they think I would make and do. Although and not so and Donnie Yasso and take the move. Take the truth was proof fact that everybody was taking Jews. Man, I got the you laughter. Gotta rap good for two captor. If I did it to myself, then I apologize for my muse spatter. If I did the rap though, if I did it like Chapto, I did it to the kingdom like Mr. Jocko and Nuke Flow. If all them people eat it, defeat it, and they be going to hell, then I'm okay, completed, conceited, and I was growing well. Hold those conceited and peated like Mr. Poke in the Fair. Yeah, it's just that personal, and it's deep like an Oakland tail. Hollows and T-say, and it's deep like an Oakland whale. Potent nose and cock go full of water like joking and tail. If you look that down low, you know it's open like Cokeland Fair. You know that she did blow it like Palmer also and Oakland Fair. Know that she below it. What I said like a joking tail. You know that she beneath all the ice and stuff like a Tokeland Gale. And I put that squeeze on that wife in her like a Bokeland Bell. But it ain't no sex. It's a knife in her like a Tokeland tail. Help those and pop bowl, Moniaso and chop flow. If God was speaking like this, you know it's real like a doc clo. Wap though and Cite, know it's skill like a slot coat. You know it's skill for real if they had it real like a mock flow. If that's all that he could do to get back to the throne of God in peace and pure for real, then you know he out of like Oakland God. Like Azo, Tomiyasu and Mansley. Like Pasley was the pastor and everybody was Ansley. If Ansley was the master and everybody was Cansby. If Cansley was the factor, then everybody was Mandy. Mandy was the actor. Everybody was Tatler Hatter. I acted like the Walco and Pabiasso was Patler Catter. Chatter on the wife though. Tatiasso like Atler Catter. If Cardi want the message, she Aliasso like Atler Natter. Man, I post this stuff. If it's secret forbidden, rap was dead. Hip hop killed Lil Wayne with the secret Keter and Apple instead. Man, they killed the thing and they killed the song like a kill campaign. Man, they had these new rappers doing the poems like a rippling pain. If I would have knew faster, if I had knew that thing was like, I would have probably died violently out of nowhere like Kangland Knights. I probably would have died violently out of nowhere like Mandy Wright. I would have probably died violently out of nowhere like Ainsley Knight. Woes over TK and Pombiasso and Cancliff Wright. I probably would have said no and rapped for nothing like Daily Lights. This the reason why I was rapped in public with guns and butter, even though I lived righteous by the Bible and nothing other. If they had the same code, I was cypher and nothing further. By survival, everybody knew the truth like a buckle and butter. If I knew the same thing, Sutterfold like a bang flame. Like Mainframe was doing right and everybody was Tang Kane. Sutterfold was up told meant that I was a Jucko. If people knew the truth back then, I was under like Suppo. If people knew the use was in Nabiaso and juice was fruit, they'll tell me something that's other than what the useless do. They'll tell me come and to run at guns and a mooseling fruit. They'll tell me not to do nothing dumb like fun on the mookling boot. Tell me not to do what I'm supposed to do like a chukling coo. They tell me not to do what I know the truth like a mookling fruit. They'll tell me I be out told. Tell me what I be out's a problem. Tell me how to fight though and tell me that I was up the gobbler. Tell me I could life though. Tell me how I could knife flow. They tell me I was nice at first, then they kill me with Ike bow. Podos and TK, Tadiasso and night clothes. They shoot them with the guns. Everybody was light road. Everybody happy like Peace of Prago and Tackling though. Like Bible prophecy was a Tagiasso and Tackling go. Man, I'm one of those prophets. Tell the truth, I was those objects. One of those was there. One was married like Ghost Projects. If they know the carriage was on the Mago like Oats Torres, I can include y'all carriage like Mr. Marriage and Roast Politics. Wados and T-say. Everybody was ZK. My rap style ain't lame, I'm conservative like Mr. Cheese Fake. Partners Inago, Tanayaso and TK, conservative permissiary, like a Woso and Tickerary, like I'm doing the same thing that Mr. Rogos on Isla Carry. If they did the same thing like Mr. Photo on Jicklin Carry, then they do the same thing like Mr. Momo on Kicklin Gary. Hot Bowls and Not No, Tanayaso and Chicklin Scary. If you think it's fun, I be on the Bobo like Giggling Harry. Hell no, and Retso got my arms out like Misklin Perry. If they think this ain't God, they be crazy like Jicklin Carry. If they think I made nines, partly also and made nines, like if they think the same difference was a factor in they minds, then they would have came flippery under master like chain ties. If they had these curses so bagabago like cane flies, man, the earth is over because it's through like a Jane time. It make me work so hard for the W like a plain pine. Man, they get that jump for free. Tabiasso and jump for free. They get the same thing that I worked it for like a puckler bee. I ain't no been no hate though. I'll be out so and tape flow. If I got the rules there naturally, then why the heck am I aim flow? Top dies a name flow. Why am I at the beige though? If they ain't say I was here for any purpose particular, they ain't flow. If they ain't say I was here for a reason for real like Jane Doe, they said I was a peaking and eat a career like Tane Slow. They tell me I was nothing at first, they kill the game slow. They tell me I was something would hurt and get the main flow. And they told me something was cursed, and then they ain't know. They told me I was under her purse like Mr. Flame Flow. They told me I was doing what I was supposed to do like a tame terse. But if it was in God, then you know the truth like a claim curse. Man, they say these things like I'm ever see, like a novice at it. Tell the truth, I made all the killers, the and the cobblers cobble. If they know the truth, I was spelling bees. If they check the sway, they know that Jesse Ray was a Polyasso and Tekla Day. They know that Dexter Gardner was Aviasso and Tekla Gay. Dexter Gardner, Ray Jr., whoever you think was Ekla name. Ellie, off the top though, same person like Jock Flow. The fact I got no name in it, revelation like Drop Flow. Man, the man child raised up. Teddy also it came blunt. To tell the truth, I ain't noticed. I seen it one time, it came blunt. Pop Dots and Pogo. Seen it one time in Tane Tucks. They got the gun line. We Oko out. I ain't the one like Mr. Kane Clucks. Man, they just like Tupac. They made a way so they could get you shot. That's the way they make it. Like Ada Kadea and a Yuku black. It made a way precisely. Step by step like Miss Keasley. I took my time and watched them maneuver stuff like a Beasley. The police and the gangs and the government said continuously. The military framed all the public to say uneasily. They came together one to accomplish just what you see in me in right now like a buckets, like Mr. Peek and B. Poke those and nothing. Fruckers like Mr. G's and T. If I had the stank breath, they was like Mr. Teak and Free. Hope those and Taco, they was like Mr. Easy E. Pop the out so breezy, I get up closer to you like we can see. Hardos and not so, Pony Yasso and Frock Glow. I rap so good, they know truth like Mr. Prago and Sapdo. If I was rapping blind, they'd be under you like a job though. I rap the same as God like Mr. Optimus 2 on Miss Frock Flow. Wow though. Ellie.